episode 20 of Schitthouse. And I haven't pressed the right button. Okay, press that one. Right, as you remember on the last episode, our keyboardist left to do another project with stacking bricks called Shit and Bricks. And as far as we can work out, she has officially left the band. And the band has decided not to replace the keyboardist with another keyboardist, but have brought in a lead singer. I'm a shithead. Cousin Ima. Married to Richard Head. She got a hyphenated last name of Shithead. And she will be the lead singer. Now, the problem with this is that they've already written the next album, which is due to be released in about a year. So they've got about a year to October, September, August. They got 10 months to plug these new songs and get them ready to put on the album to release it, which is good. But on the bad side, Ima had nothing to do with any of these songs, and she's going to be the lead singer. And putting her heart and soul in all this music that she had nothing to do with is probably going to cause problems, because she's got a high ego of 87, so we're probably have to buy. They're probably going to have to buy lots of baubles, keep her on side. Like for now, for instance, she's already at happiness 29, which is some serious position there. Could leave the band before we even do a tour. But we can't do a tour yet because first things first, we've got to learn these songs. We've written them, but we haven't played them. I think they're all at zero. We didn't even start practicing them, did we? Or did we? We have practiced them. So they're ready to go. We've got to tour them. We have to tour them quickly before she leaves the band. 'Cause as far as I understand, members of the bands can't leave during a tour. They can leave after a tour, but not during. So we need to at least get the tour started. But if we don't keep her happy, at the end of the tour, she's going to leave and we'll be back to square one. We'll need another member of the band, unless we just... The other alternative is to just become a 4-piece band. But that's what the guys will have to discuss in this episode. Right, so the songs are ready to go. Looks like we've got a couple of gigs lined up, have we not? Together we just played that one. We've got one at the Carlisle, one at the Paddy Wagon. And that's it. So we really need to get the manager onto a tour. See what we can do here. Actually, what is our level? 11. So we can get a 22 rated manager. And the old man's only rated 16. We may have to get ourselves a new manager as well. Because he's not exactly that highly rated. He's Jack's father, he's Crazy's father, he's Stiff's father, but looks like he's just going to have to be father and not manager, because he's just not high enough to get the band better albums. I'm talking third person, don't I? I'm not them. I'm not in this band. I've done plenty of playthroughs where I'm in the band, but I'm not in this band. This is their story. They may have to fire their father. Let's need to book a tour. You can do that before he goes, at least. Starting where? Do we want to do one? Actually, don't worry about that at the moment. We're 25 of 25 in Hobart already. We can't get any more popular in this town. 0.8 in Melbourne, 0.3 in Canberra, and 0.1 in Adelaide, and that's it. So guess we need an Australia-New Zealand tour, at least, to start with. Preferably with an 11 or 12 rated band so we can do theatres, if that's possible. If we start, say, in Melbourne, I bet it's not going to be much of a place to start, is it? We'll have to start in Melbourne. What bands have we got? Hang on. What date? 26, that's next week. Yep. Go for how long? A month? And we have Sunday and Wednesday off. Play Monday and Tuesday nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's five gigs a week. Is there a band that can do that for us? Whoa. There's some biggies. Wow, there's some big bands in here. Seriously? Holy shamoly, we can play with bands that are rated as high as 23. Wow, they'll do stadiums and stuff. Arenas. Yeah, baby, we'll do it. Okay, what have we got? The general question. Players during muscle. Don't know what the sound of that. Since the tree, the chubby event. Pull in the canvas. Anything 20 or above. Petty space. 23. Critical groups. Notes in the danger. The political eggs. The private orange. Okay. Disgusting threads. Slow bee. Before the ant. The fragile sponges. Long attentions. The reasonable whistles. Include from the button. Lie above the tongue. Bitter hole. Tender boxes. Looks like it for the big bands. One of those. I don't really like the name of any of them. The general question, maybe they are the biggest band here. Let's open for the general question. Tour name's going to be Question This. The Question This tour. Now, while the band is in these towns, I should look for a new manager. That sounds harsh, but actually, when is this? I said from the 26th, didn't I? We got a gig at the Paddy Wagon on the 27th, and we're starting the tour on the 26th. Oh. That was a bit of a boo-boo on my part. Sorry. That was a bit of boo-boo on their part. I've got nothing to do with it. I'm just the outsider here. First things first. It's night time or daytime? It's night time. Okay. Go back inside. Is there any practice to do? Tomorrow we got to buy stuff to keep Ima happy before the tour starts. Have we done practice? Do we need any practice? 21 songs. Okay. No. Clear set. Right, we need to recall. I'm sure we won for the tour. Album 2, album 3, third album tour. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to Muddy Wreck. 12, that's the album. Plus We Are Serious and Getting to the Bottom, that's 14. 15. 16, 17, 18. 18 songs. That's plenty. Right, I don't know if any of those need practicing, but we'll do a practice anyway. Today I have a gig at the Carlisle. Yes, we do. I still can't get out of first person. Third person, idiot. They have a gig at the Carlisle. So, first things first, they probably need to buy Irma some clothing. Let's try this one up here. Casper's Fashions. How's that sound? What's she got? She got any glasses? She hasn't got any glasses, has she? Steampunk goggles? No, I think so. Medium frame. About star glasses. Probably won't get much for that, but what's her happiness at the moment? 27. 7 for that. Okay. Does she want a hat? Any fancy hats for her? Something weird? White winter cap. Ooh. Viking helmet. So checker police cap. Safari. What's a safari hat? No. What about a fedora? Pink fedora. Cowboy hats. Sheriff's campaign hat. Look at that. Oh my gosh. No. What's a Brayton cap? What about a beret? That's a look and a half, isn't it? And baseball caps. There's not really much, is there? Not anything that really suit her. Well, if she don't have one of those, she probably want an orange one. Or grey. Looks more like a fur, doesn't it? No, a white one looks more like a fur. Okay, I'll get you that. 34, that takes you up to... I only got 3 for that. Jeez, there's nothing in there, is there? Do you want any of this stuff? No, I don't think any of that's it. Oh, about cat. Maybe not. Jacket. Oh, she'll go. Got any furs in here? White wool coat. God, she looked like Merry Christmas and that, wouldn't she? Trench coat. That looked a little bit funny. Yeah. Motorcycle jacket. Yeah. Pink casual coat. Oh, they got disco blazers. No. Yeah, they don't really look good, do they? Leather blazer. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, one of those. That's $380. Look how much money she's got. 0. Wow. That took a what, from 37 to 100. Well, there are other different coloured blazers. That's a way to keep her happy, but that's costing us about $300 a turn. Okay. Right, a couple other things to do before we do that particular gig. I said we again. They will busk first. Oh, she's wearing out the busk. Okay. Must be cold here. We want a music store. Upgrade all our equipment. There's one around here. Tony's Discount Music. Sounds perfect. Plenty of strings. Plenty of strings. Plenty of strings. Heads. Drumsticks. Cymbals. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, just repair equipment. Okay. I think they're ready to do the gig. Anybody? Schitthouse shirts? There's one there. Another one there. There's another one there. That looks like one over in the corner. It is. Another one there. Couple here. That one over in the corner over there. Yep. Wowzers. Well, we are in Hobart and we rated popularity wise. I said we again. They are rated popularity wise 25 out of 25. So they've got to be the most popular band here. Look at that. 2 more there. And 3 of them on the couch. Almost the entire foyer is full of fans. So I suspect this is going to go well. Presenting with their new lead singer, Ima. It's Hobart's own Schitthouse, and we've got a lineup already. Nothing bad in that lot, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, no. No. Let's go with that again. We picked one. We go the first lot, I suppose. Here we go. What was I saying? They've maxed out their popularity in Hobart, 25 out of 25. The foyer was full of fans wearing their t-shirts. Sold out crowd. And the response? Overall, the audience were moderately entertained. Well, that's not a glowing critique of their performance. Oh dear. Even that a group of hecklers made it very difficult to perform. Wow. Well, that could have gone better. Enjoyed. Loved. Clap's nose might be a hit on their hands with that one.
It's the weekend. I'm Shady
Ivan's leveled up.
Radio. I don't know about you.
What's everybody's?
I'm looking forward to checking out some
60,
bands tonight.
61, 60. So we're looking for 60s. Okay, so guess what you're doing? You're up to 40. And we're going home. I still said we. And they're going home. It's going to get hard to get out of. That means some songs that we couldn't get to 100%, we should be able to get to 100% now. So, goal set. Third album tour. Practice. When You Gotta Go falls 20 positions to 470. Shithouse climbs 14 positions to 884. Deep Shit's still getting royalties. Only $45 off the first album. She must have made some sort of good deal with the band. It's the old man. Jack, it's bullshit. I have... He says bullshit. He keeps it very businesslike and says, so it's your father. He said, it's bullshit. I have completed booking the Question This tour. It starts on the 29th. Well, that's handy because that's after that gig. In Hobart, and ends on November 29 in Salem, Oregon. Oh, look out. We're going to go to the US for a total of 18 gigs. Let me know what to work on next. Well, you might as well look for product endorsements because we've moved up to 17, but it's still not good enough because we are 11, 20, yeah, we're looking for a 22. Possibly click over to a 24 during that tour. T-shirts in stock. Oh, we've got a merchandise manager, haven't we? So all that stuff's staying in stock. Where are we? Crew members. Stage, sound, microphone. Yeah, merch manager, good. 41, that's right, microphone we need to look at. There's only one there. Let's look at the tour. Alright, we start in Hobart, we go to Gold Coast, Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney, across New Zealand, Auckland, back to Adelaide, Brisbane, go across to Perth, then we go down to Canada. We do Edmonton, Calgary, Kelowna, Abbotsford, theatre in Abbotsford, British Columbia, so we're still in Canada. Vancouver in Canada. Victoria in Canada. Then we hit the US. We've got one in Seattle, one in Tacoma, and one in Salem. So, yeah. 3 gigs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gigs in Canada and 3 in the US. Trying to trying to get their toes dipped in the United States market. A good idea. Okay, so what's her happiness now? 98. That's still good. We practice the songs, do the phone call. We're going to go out and do anything. Is there any odd jobs? No, there are not. Okay. Just checking. We will go and busk. I'm still saying we. Well, I'm kind of a member of the band. I'm part of the promotions department. Right, let's let them busk. We have other managers in this town, don't we? Should we check out what they are? There's one straight down here. Might as well check them now. Oh, we got Tim Franklin, legend in Hobart. Don't suppose we can afford him. 44. No, I don't think we're anywhere near that. One day. How many others have we got? Might be the only two. I'll bring it up. It's too hard to see on there. Full map. Yeah, there's only two. Okay, so I've got Bullshit and Tim Franklin. Radar, as he's affectionately known. R.I.P. Tim Franklin. Absolute legend of Hobart. He even worked for me once when I was a DJ at a mobile disco. He used to do our ads for us. He was a very nice guy, a very good DJ in his own right. We don't want that map, do we? Get rid of that. So we'll have to check the other towns when we're there. But for now, we need to practice these songs, make sure they're up to scratch. I can't remember which ones didn't make it to 100% play skill, but I was up to now 40 playing ability, so they might all be able to get up to 100 now with a bit of luck. I think Hershey Squirts' one was only sitting in the 60s or something. We might be able to get that. If we can get it past 75, we can play it. So, some more shithouse practice. Some more shithouse busking. How's the money front? 53,000. Now, opening for such a big act, I think we'll get some big stadiums. I'd have been happy to get theatres, but I think we might be in much bigger venues than theatres. So, could be a lot of money in this. Now I think we have to look at it. I've seen that Schitthouse are dipping their toes in the US market. They'll probably have to do a full-blown tour of the United States before the next album to build up their footprint before the next album comes out. Oh, it only reaches 73. Ivan needs to level up one more time and we can probably get that high enough. I mean, I could play it, but I could suspect the crowds will go, they weren't impressed with the playability of that song, or whatever it is they say for those. They weren't impressed with the playing ability of that song. Which, when you consider the musicians are all well in tune with it, it's just the lead singer is not so good with it. Which I suppose is important. She looks a little overdressed for busking, but no. She's like that. She's highly strung. She's probably high anyway. Right, I don't think any more songs need practice here, do they? Recall set. We gotta archive these other songs. I don't suppose we need them. I think we're gonna archive them. And there's nothing there that's not 100%, so I'm gonna archive the rest. If I go into song list, I won't know what's in that set, will I? No. I need to put a thing on them so I know. Even though I won't know what the album is. Yes, I will, because I'll put it next to them. I need to put something next to them to mark them off. Show that they're in here. So let's put something next to them to show that they're on the tour. That. So that everything's got one of those next to it. They're back on again. I'll take that off. Well, I've not put Don't Blame the Dog in there, and I'll put that in instead. Oh, because it's a slow one. Okay. These ones slow ones down here as well. No. Okay. Now if I go to song list, I should be able to tell which ones I want archived. Just a second, check nothing that's got a thing next to it. It's got a thing next to it. That sounds very scientific. That's good. Archive. We should only now have 18 songs. Cool. That's much easier to keep track of now. I don't think there's anything that needs practicing. So the band gets a break. They can have the day off. Today we're going to go and busk once again. So technically the tour is going to start in Hobart because we've got a gig on the Saturday. So we technically call that part of the tour, even though the band we're opening for won't be there. It'll be our first gig of the tour. We're starting early. I'm still saying we. I'm never going to get out of that, so I might as well just leave it. So used to me being part of the band. How's Ima's happiness? 92, that's still okay. Do we need to practice any? I'd say not. Be nice if we can get Ima up one more set of skill points. Just 73 is just not quite. I prefer the songs to be 75 plus. Because crowds don't like them otherwise. They're not played well enough. So, another night off. Might as well enjoy it while I can, while they hit the road. Still practicing. We're busking. Still practice. And we've got to build our popularity in Hobart. We're only 25 out of 25. Surprising that doesn't take a hit when you change band members. Apparently it has not. $316 from busking. That's pretty serious busking right there. And working the days but getting the nights off. Rest up. There's a tour coming up. No, not vacation. Rest. We can actually look, can't we? What other venues? Hobart Theatre, right? It's a theatre. Arena. That one's an arena. Theatre. 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 Oh, we still got theatres. Theatre. 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 They're theatres. For a 23 rated band. Doing theatres. Wow. Okay, so we won't make as much money as I thought because we've got a full crew. So, last time we did a tour with Australia and New Zealand with a full crew, we was losing about $1,000 a gig. So, hopefully we won't lose too much if we are losing. Right, did we rest or did we not rest? I've distracted myself now. We did rest, okay. It's next day. It's Friday. We're going to do some more Schitthouse busking. We've got to make sure we're ready. We've got to be tight before we do this tour. $318. Nice. Right. Tour kind of starts tomorrow. Is there anything we need to practice? No, they're all at 100%. 100% of what we can do them at. Another night off. For tomorrow, it begins. Starts off with our own personal gig right here at the Paddy Wagon in town, but we'll busk in the way. We can do with the XP. Let's just see how much happiness it costs us to use a lead singer who's not invested in the songs. She had no hand in writing any of the album or any of the previous tracks we use. So we've got a gig. The gig starts here anyway on Monday at the Theatre Royal, just there on the other end of the block. Okay, her happiness is 86. Somebody remember that. Once again, we've got plenty of our shirts in the crowd here. Of course we are. We've got plenty of Schitthouse shirts in the crowd. We're heading for the exit. No, we better not do that. We better actually do the gig. Play skill. Let's go popularity. We can play our most popular songs. What does that smell? We've got to open with that because that's instrumental. That's what we come on stage to. Now low is still in, isn't it? Low energy. So we need low energy songs. Okay. Empty inside. Let's try and play some of their new album. That's the whole point of the exercise. Claps Nose is a hit, so let's do Halloween is the word. Oh, no, we won't. That's out of favour. Sort by attitude. Okay, I've got Klingons on Uranus title track. We can use that. Getting to the bottom of it. Say Disaster in Detroit. And Claps the Nose. How's that sound? Let's do it. That's more like it. Overall, the audience was extremely happy with their performance. The audience enjoyed the band's stage presence. A group of hecklers made it. They've still got hecklers. Should have heckled the hecklers. They're outnumbered. Ooh, Empty Inside is also a hit. So Empty Inside, getting to the bottom of it, Claps Nose. Are they album tracks? This one's on the new album. Right, getting to the bottom of it, and Empty Inside, I don't know whether they are.
This is Stranded Radio. I'm Shady O'Grady. Make sure you pick up a
What was it, 86?
There's a ton of shows to check out.
She lost
tonight.
38 points.
Support your local music scene.
So she could lose 38 points per gig. I suspect Ima is only going to do this tour with us and then she's going to leave. Oh dear. This is not good at all. We're never going to be able to keep her happy. She's not invested in the songs. The songs were written before she joined. She's singing other people's songs and she's not happy about it. We haven't been keeping up to date with the ideas either. We should be doing that. Move that down a bit. Get the next row in. Alright. Straight away I can see some movement at the station. Now the plan was we should write another song. Write a song for her. Oh, we would have done it to a tour though. We can't do it now. We should have spent that week writing a song and getting it practiced, just so I could have that playing in each one and try and stop it from getting so unhappy. How many points we got? We had 100 points. Okay, do all this. Can we do that one? We can. Oh, this one's before that. Ones. Didn't go anywhere. Okay, we got a couple of 20s down here. A couple of 25s. Can't do them. Only got 44 points. Well, there's a 35 there anyway. For future reference. Anything else moving? Love or wealth? We got a ton of wealth up there. I think we better do love. Consumerism. We got a bunch of consumerism, so I think we'll continue with love, and we got enough. We have. That's going to be a 35 love as well. But again, we haven't got the points. We can do 2 1s if we got them. Partying. Partying, there we go. And we're out of points. Okay, what about practice? Everything's still 100%. Okay. We get the rest after a hard night. Right, the first album climbed 34 spots. But our current album falls 16 to 486. We've still got $1,300 royalties out of it. It's nice. It's Sunday. We could go and busk. Life isn't fair. I'm as down to what? I'm still 46. Let's go buy us something. God's sake. Tour starts tomorrow, and then at least that way she'll stay in the band for a little while. What else can we get her? Can we go to a different shop? What's the one around here? Rebecca's. I'm sure Rebecca's got something nice. Stockings and leggings. She hasn't got any pants. I don't see the point of pants. You can't see them anyway. Likewise, bra. What about gloves? Does she want some fancy gloves? Sweatbands. Medical gloves? Really? That's a bit creepy. Leather gloves, military fingers gloves. Australian flag sweatband. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? But you won't be able to see it. Guess she's got a jacket on. Yeah, take it off. Okay. Shoes. Okay, now we're talking. What's she got? Green. Some sort of green high heel thing. What is it? Emerald pumps. Oh my god. They go well with what she's wearing. Not. What Oxford shoes? They're just shoes. How about different coloured pumps then? Should go black ones. Copper ones. Boots. Black laced up tall boots. What about tall boots? Pirate boots. It's an interesting look. Motorcycle boots. Red high heel tall boots. $250. Let's buy them anyway, they'll keep her happy. Probably put it back to 100. 96, that's not bad. Right. Let's head home. I don't suspect there'll be anything we have to practice. 99, there's a few 99s. Okay. Clear. Below maximum skill. 5 songs. We'll practice them. The actual tour proper starts today. Right here in Hobart. The Hobart Theatre Royal. And a few others dropped to 99, did they? 99, 100. It's all good. So, what we need to do is make sure everybody's all set up to go. All the equipment's good. Got enough strings, amps, stuff. Tons of strings. Likewise. Cymbals are down. 43, 59, 22 and 60. Maybe make another set of cymbals. 10 stage presents. They're worth $3,000. That's a lot of stage presents though. 6 playing. How much playing you get for these? 3. There's 6 playing for those. Maybe go with that. Done. Yep. Drumsticks got 10. Nice. Heads, you got 6, 7. I think we're good. What microphone have you got? 2 playing. What do we got? 1 stage presence. Not much here either. Cheap. Okay. Give us a stage presence one. Effects processor. You've got a good effects processor. 8 writing music. 1 stage presence. 8 writing music. 1 stage presence. 4 playing. 6 writing music and 4 stage presence. What's the one you've got now? That's the PCM 91. $1,700, but that's got a lot of stuff by that. Does she get happiness from that? She does. Oh, we could buy her more musical equipment. Processor he's got, it's $99 job. Writing music. 5 writing music. 7 writing music, 2 stage presence. Four playing, 5 stage presence. 1 playing, 3 stage presence. I think we take that one. 4 playing, 5 stage presence. What's this one do? This got 1 playing. I've lost that one there, isn't it? Just needs fixing up, but we'll do that. You haven't even got an effects thing, have you? We'll fix that. 6 and 1. 4 stage presence. 21 stage presence. 4 stage presence. 5 stage presence. 5 stage presence. Playing. 3 playing. So one gets you 3 playing. You've got 1, which gives you 1 stage presence. So we have to work on that too, aren't we? 6 writing music, 1 stage presence. 6 writing music, 1 stage presence. 2 stage presence. 2 writing music and 2 stage presence. 3 stage presence, 1 playing. It's this one, wasn't it? 2 writing, 2 stage presence. Give you that. What about Jack? You've got an effects. You have 1 playing, 5 playing, 3 playing and 6 writing music. 5 playing, 3 playing and 6 writing music. 6 writing and 4 stage presence. Three playing and 1 stage presence. 4 playing and 3 writing music. Let's go with that. Okay, let's repair all this equipment. That cost us $3 to do that. That's done. I think everybody's ready to go. The band is set. The tour begins. So I don't think we need to subject you to all of that. So unless something happens on the tour, I'll see you after the tour. tour comes to an end. This is the final gig. We are in Salem, Oregon. Defeated Horses open, and us, let's say us, Schitthouse, then General Question. Have to close Benny off there in the background. He's got a bit of horse racing going. Right. Play skill. We haven't been able to play Halloweeny is the word the whole tour. It's dropped down to 8 because we haven't been able to play it. It's no one likes fun on this tour. There's no fun on tour, so we haven't been able to play it. The set we've got works well, and it's the last one, so I think we'll just go with that. Oh, we can put Clap's nose back in there. Okay, let's that goes down well, so let's take Never Trust a Fart out. Actually, that needs to be played. Oh, no, it doesn't. Put in Clap's nose. The final gig. Let's do it. Is she wearing any pants? Just asking. She's been out of it this whole tour. We're struggling to keep her in the band. Well, we've blown some money on this tour. We're paying over $3 grand a gig for our crew, and I think only 2 or 3 times have we made more than that. We've lost them pretty much every 99% of the gigs. We've lost money. We started with over 50,000. I didn't enjoy Clap's nose this time. Interesting. Brought it back in for nothing. They didn't enjoy it here.
You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio.
We finished the question this tour.
Today's traffic is looking very light, so you shouldn't see any problems.
Crazy.
Here's a song to take you home.
Give that to writing lyrics. And once again, Ima is out of it. She's very unhappy. She's an unhappy woman. Bring her up, actually. Make sure she's got pants on. Oh, she's got yellow panties. I didn't see them. Should probably put black ones on. Okay. Well, I guess we'll head home and sort that out when we get back. Along the way, we did find several managers who are in the right range for ability rating. We're at 12.5, so we can take a 25. I've had a couple of 25s, didn't I? Let me check my notes here. There was an Emmanuel Falk in Adelaide, who's a 25. Oh, okay, I thought I found a couple of 25s. That's the only one. Emmanuel Falk in Adelaide. We'll have to go and visit him. So I think we'll need him for the next album. Because Bullshit is only rated as 17. We need to step up. Right now we need to head home. Back to Hobart. And Ima's happiness is 40. Okay. Now there was a song that was turned out to be absolutely crap during the whole, or two. One we couldn't play, so we don't know if that's crap or not. One that we played every time only got 1 star and people weren't interested. That was the one we were struggling to get full playing on. We got up to 95% playing ability. And they still didn't like it anyway. So I think we're going to try and get Ima into at least 1 song, maybe 2 songs. Hershey Squirts. I think we got up to a maximum of 95 playability. With everybody's playing abilities up, 67 or better. And they still don't like it. They don't like it at all, so let's pull that apart and make it again. See if Irma can do anything with it. Get out of practice though. Song list. 10, 10, 10 and 6. Let's salvage the ideas. Write a song. It needs to be 40 or better. First of all, let's use up our points here. We've still got tons of points, things to move. There's even more moving now. So many ideas cropped up during that tour, I just could not keep up. We always ran out of points every time we tried to update songs. If we only stopped 2 or 3 times per week, had an opportunity to catch up on points, and we always had more ideas than points, and we fell way behind. So that's what we'll be doing in the next week or so, is making up points. Tour went off without a hitch, apart from having to buy lots of gear and clothing for Ima to keep her in the band. I think she was threatening to walk on several occasions. So we're really going to have a problem in that department. We want drug addiction over partying, don't we? Give us a 35. Well, I've got a bunch of 10s for Ima here, so we can do one of them. Want winter time over partying? Yes, let's do winter time over partying. I got 12 points left. Perfect. Let's do fun over wealth. We've got plenty of wealth ones in there already. Okay. Let's go to construct a song. Let's try and get Irma to do it. What's your highest riff, Irma? You have 15 riff. Okay, let's use it. Have you got anything that'll go with that rhythm wise? Where are you? There, and you got a 6. I'll maybe come back to that one then. Okay, well, where are you in lyrics? You have a 20. You have a bunch of 20s. Let's chuck a love one in. What you got down here? Anything you can fit in down here? Where's Irma? We've got a 3. That's 38. So, what have you got in here? Anything that you can use? You got a 1, you got a 3. That's a 41. It's basic musicianship, but that's completely written by Irma. I keep calling it Irma, it's Ima. I know what I call it too. Ima. Somebody. It gave us 7 happiness writing. It's totally a song, totally of her own. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I need to record that, don't I? Rising Star. Where are we? Oh, she squirts is gone for. I'm a somebody. Right. I think that'll do for this episode. Actually, that won't, because we need to fix her up. Let's try and it's night time. That's daytime. Let's record that. Maybe that'll cheer her up. Who knows? Change producer. No, we're not changing producer. Change simple. Change producer. No. I want I'm somebody. Oh, we can't record it. We haven't played it. Yeah, that could have something to do with it, couldn't it? We need to practice it. Home we go. Can't record a song that's not been played when you just wrote it. Then we've got to practice it. That costs 2 happiness. Okay. Then we have to go out and buy or something, don't I? Or can we get away with another one? It's the next day. We need to use up more of those points. There's a ton of stuff waiting to be done here. Oh, it doesn't go there. We're way behind. That's all the points already. Just a little bit there, and then move the screen. There's still 2 3s going on down there. We fell so far behind. Right, let's practice that again. Hope she doesn't leave. So it's Crazy Shit's birthday. You see, 500 gift money and experience game day will be tripled. Oh, we're coming up to Christmas. I didn't realise that. Stiff's birthday. Funny that, seeing they're twins. They both got $500 each. So yeah, there's a grand into the kitty. And she lost 2 more points together. Yep. Well, before we practice again, let's go out and buy her something. Just don't have her write the song and record it and then she leaves. That would be disastrous. What do you reckon? Casper's? We tried Casper's before. We'll try it again. What else can we buy? It's probably something expensive that'll tie her over. Pleated skirt. They're ugly, aren't they? I don't know. What about a jacket? Another jacket. Look at these, leather, green leather grey leather blazer. It's expensive. I bet that'll do something. We don't want the pleated skirt, just the blazer. Look at that. Took it back up to 100. But look at the outfit. Yeah. Don't know that's gonna be a good look. Blazer. Take the blazer off. And put the coat back on. I mean, she's not actually wearing any dress then, is she? None. Put the white leather pants on. Then if you do that, she probably doesn't need that either then. What top has she got? Why don't you wear the romper instead? There you go, there's a look. Let's go with that. So we've got it back to 100. We can go back and practice. Have we used today's points? Write a song. No, we haven't. Okay, let's use those points. Start from the bottom. We're going to eventually catch up one day. Well, we've caught up to all that lot. Looks like we're into the lyrics. There, we're up to there. Party. A whole bunch of tens here. That's going to take a whole heap out, isn't it? Winter time and love. No, we'll take love. Winter time and winter time. Winter time and winter time. Let's do a partying and love. And we're down to 14 points. We can't do any more of those tens. We can do those. It's like happiness with happiness. It's apparently out of favour at the moment. And we can do a couple of ones if we got them. We have, there we go. There's all the points used. Again. And we've still got heaps to do. Practice that one. There you go. Right. Let's go and record it. I'm somebody. $92, is that as much as we can get it to? What's the recording level of the others? 92. Okay, so that's as high as we got them before. And what's the details on this? Recording quality 20%. Oh god, okay, we're fine. Okay, we'll do that, 92%. we're going to need a new recording studio. Shit Sounds is not going to be able to give us 100%. There we go. Let's use up the points again for this one. Then I'll decide what we're doing next. We'll probably have to do another tour. Might have to write another I'm a song. Because if that one's out of favour, we won't really be able to play it. So we need one with a different theme, so we can play it, so it doesn't get too upset concerts playing other people's songs and not hers. The reason we don't play hers is we don't have any of hers. Winter time, partying. Alright. Partying with partying, yeah. Can't argue with that. Do we want partying or winter time? I think we get party. That's a 35 for partying. Only 20 left. And got another pair of 20s there. I can't do it. We still can't catch up. Got a pair of 25s up there. A pair of 15s, can't do them either. Okay, 20, and then suppose I've got a pair of 10s. That would solve. We do. Look at that. Perfect. That's all the points gone. Again. Okay, and it's the weekend, December 7th, 2007. Tour is complete. Songs for the album are complete. They're recorded. We just need to oh, one more thing, actually. What's our rating? 12.5, so I do believe it's double. So if it's 12.5, I'll give you 25. 25. Do 12.5, so 25. I should be able to hire. Shall we make that the next episode, where we have a meeting with Bull Pitt and tell him we need to step up? We're going to have to hire a new manager. That could be the next episode, couldn't it? We'll kick around because we've got a bunch of 24s we can go to if we can't hire the 25. And we're going to need a better manager, or we're not going to get a better recording contract than that. We need to step up. And with that, we'll catch you all on the next exciting episode. Ciao for now.